Welcome to Vantage Points, where we bring you the latest news from Indonesia. Let's get into today's top stories. We begin tonight with disturbing news out of Sleman, Yogyakarta, where an alleged act of exhibitionism has shocked a local community. A motorcyclist is accused of exposing himself to elementary school children in a public area, prompting swift condemnation and concern.
An unsettling incident recently occurred in front of Mataram Elementary School in Trini Village, Yogyakarta. A motorcyclist is alleged to have committed an act of exhibitionism, exposing his genitals to young elementary school children. This shocking event took place in a public area, surprisingly busy with cars and motorcycles passing by. Yet, the man reportedly continued his disturbing act, seemingly oblivious to the surrounding traffic and people. Video footage captured the man on his motorcycle, near children who were waiting to be picked up. He then allegedly displayed his genitals. It was only after being confronted and reprimanded by local residents that the perpetrator fled the scene. Ironically, despite the clear view, the suspect's face was not visible. He was reportedly wearing both a mask and a helmet, obscuring his identity during the incident. Quoting the Allo Doctor website, exhibitionism is defined as a mental disorder. Sufferers of this condition derive sexual satisfaction from exposing their genitals to strangers. This alarming act highlights a serious concern for public safety and the well-being of children in the community. Brought to you by Tribune News.
Authorities have yet to release further details on this disturbing incident, but the community in Trini Village is undoubtedly left with questions and concerns about public safety, especially around their children's schools. A cell phone thief doesn't get far thanks to the quick actions of the residents nearby.
A cell phone theft incident has caused a stir among the residents of Depok Hamlet, Jadisari Village, on June 18th. The perpetrator initially managed to escape on a motorcycle, but was eventually intercepted by the villagers and immediately secured. As reported by Warda Kota,
not sure that was worth it. A routine ferry crossing turned into a tense early morning operation when a passenger vessel ran aground off the coast of Gilimanuk. The KMP Gerbang Samudra 2 became stranded just 100 meters from the dock, prompting an immediate evacuation of dozens of passengers. Here's what we know so far about the latest maritime mishap on the Ketapang-Gilimanuk route.
Another maritime incident has occurred on the Ketapang-Gilimanuk route. In the early hours of Sunday, June 22nd, the KMP Gerbang Samudra 2 was forced to halt its journey after being stranded by strong currents. The ship, which was carrying 76 passengers and dozens of vehicles, became stuck approximately 100 meters from the dock near the Gilimanuk port. Authorities say the vessel departed from Ketapang port at around 8 p.m. and ran aground at around 5 a.m. Preliminary reports suggest the ship was dragged off course by powerful currents, leading to the incident. All passengers have been safely evacuated, confirmed the acting police chief of the Gilimanuk port area. The evacuation operation was conducted with the support of the military and local rescue teams. As for the vessel itself, the evacuation and recovery process is being coordinated by the same shipping company. Officials say the operation will wait for high tide on Monday morning to refloat and move the stranded vessel.
A close call at sea, but thankfully no casualties were reported. Ship recovery is set for high tide. A heartbreaking accident has shaken a village community. What was meant to be a routine drive ended in disaster, as a family vehicle veered off the road and slammed into a tree, leaving 3 dead, including a village head, and 1 child fighting through serious injuries.
Tragedy struck in West Java early Sunday morning after a deadly car crash claimed 3 lives and left 1 child seriously injured. The accident happened around 6:30 a.m., with a minibus traveling from Sindang Barang toward Agrabinta suddenly lost control and crashed into a large tree on the side of the road. Police report the vehicle was being driven by the wife of a village head. She was reportedly speeding and may have fallen asleep behind the wheel. Authorities also suspect she was not yet fully proficient in driving. The collision caused the front of the car to crumple, killing the driver, her husband, who was the head of Mekarsari village, and a toddler. There were 4 people inside the car. An 8-year-old child was the sole survivor, but suffered a serious leg injury and was immediately taken to the hospital for further treatment. According to the local police chief, the bodies of the deceased were handed over to their family for burial. Investigators are continuing to look into the exact cause of the accident, though fatigue and inexperience remain the main leads. As brought to you by Tribune Post.
As the investigation continues, the community is left mourning a devastating loss. Authorities urge drivers to stay alert and cautious, reminding us all that even a moment's lapse can change lives forever. A murder case that's left the public horrified and the internet buzzing. In West Sumatra, a man who mutilated his victim casually posted cheerful TikTok videos just days after the crime. What exactly happened behind the smiling faces on social media?
In a deeply disturbing case that has shocked the nation, a 25-year-old man named Satria Johanda, also known as Wanda, has been arrested in Padang Pariaman, West Sumatra, for the brutal murder and mutilation of a woman. The victim, identified as 23-year-old Septia Adinda, was reportedly killed on Sunday, June 15th. Her body parts were later discovered floating in the Batang Anai River on Tuesday, triggering a full investigation by authorities. What has horrified the public even more are Wanda's social media posts. Just days after allegedly committing the gruesome crime, he was seen posting casual TikTok content with a woman believed to be his girlfriend. In one of the videos, the pair are smiling and joking after eating noodles at a local restaurant. Wanda shared at least 4 such videos before his arrest. According to police statements, Wanda admitted to killing Dinda out of frustration over an unpaid debt of 3.5 million rupiah. The chilling contrast between the brutal act and his carefree online presence has led to widespread public outrage. Netizens have flooded his social media accounts, expressing anger and disbelief, while also questioning the role and awareness of the woman featured in his videos. Again brought to you by Tribune News.
As investigations continue, one thing is clear. Behind the polished filters and viral clips, a chilling truth was hiding in plain sight. Authorities are now digging deeper, not only into the crime, but into the people closest to the suspect. That wraps up our coverage for today. If you found this report informative, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.